Guys, if you thought December had no more phone launches left in store for us, you were so wrong. A late Christmas gift is coming all the way from China, not from Santa's workshop, but from Xiaomi's factory. 12 Ultra is boldly trying to end the year with the fastest processor for 2022 and much more. We know Samsung is gonna spearhead the year with end of January launches, so you'd think that company would hit the jackpot in terms of press and spec highlights. But Xiaomi is trying to steal the spotlight even before 2022 begins. First of all, they're gonna do it by outfitting all their 12 series phones with Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. This is the flagship chip we know all premium phones are gonna sport next year. So, offering the best performance before everyone else? Well, Xiaomi definitely caught our eye. Besides impressing with their business savvy, the company is going to wow with the phone's abilities too. This processor will come with faster memory, 8K HDR video capture, and better gaming mode attributes, at the least. In the case of 12 Ultra, buyers are also gonna trip over the design and camera. Recent renders showed that Xiaomi doesn't intend to replicate last year's Ultra, like at all. Instead, they're going the Huawei Honor route. This means you'll have a huge circle on the back of the phone holding all cameras together. And they aren't few, believe me. You'll have a 50-megapixel main one with an ISO cell GN5 sensor and 48-megapixel ultra-wide to begin with. Then, towards the bottom, you'll find a 48-megapixel tele-periscope with 10 times zoom and another tiny one, which, it could be a TOF sensor or a shorter tele in the 2-3 times range. Of course, next to the quad module, you'll find your LED flash and a couple more sensors. If camera brands matter to you, then you'll be happy to know this one is signed Leica. The pros that have made some magic at Huawei are coming to Xiaomi this time around. So, we'll likely see their branding on the back of the phones too. Oh, by the way, personal curiosity. Do you have any preferences between Leica and Zeiss? Since both are backing up different phone brands right now, would you choose one over the other? Let me know in the comments below. And one more thing about the camera. The selfie one, which hasn't seen as much progress as the main, but many of us use it for social daily, is a 20-megapixel lens. There's a trick though. You won't see it outright. Nope, the cam will hide under the display. Basically, this phone is set to check all the camera requirements, at least on paper. As for the rest, don't you worry, Xiaomi isn't going to disappoint. The display will be a beautiful 6.8 inches, so we're looking at a phablet AMOLED screen. Before you ask about the refresh rate, of course you're gonna get 120 Hz, no doubt about that. As for other specs, there's still some debate, in big part because Xiaomi has been stingy with details. The most we got are some design renders and some camera clues. Otherwise, the company has stayed mum. That's something, considering the launch is so near. But yes, what we can tell you is that you'll likely get 4,500 or 5,000 mAh battery, and that's judging after last year's Ultra and the jump Xiaomi is willing to take. While the cell isn't the biggest we've seen or expected for an Ultra, the charging speeds will impress. I think we're looking at 67-watt wired and wireless or faster. While it's not record-breaking speeds, you're looking at some of the fastest in the industry. Since Xiaomi 12 Ultra will accommodate an under-display camera, you bet the fingerprint sensor will be hidden in the same way. And I think that's about it, folks. At least what we know so far. Soon enough, we're gonna see what makes it to the final product and what hunch was just, well, a hunch. This phone should make it in China by the end of the year and internationally about a month later. Price, you ask? I don't have the best news here. Since it's an Ultra and a flagship, you're probably guessing it's not going to be cheap. And boy, oh boy, you are not wrong here. The 12 Ultra could be more than $1,000. So, excited to see this phone in action? Let me know. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to see more videos like this. It really means the world to us. See you guys!